earlier, it doesn't seem to be all that, what would you say, debatable, that if we degenerate into tribalism, the probability of bloodshed becomes vastly enhanced. It's like, well, that always happens when people devolve into tribalism. So, and I'm pointing to a particular kind of tribalism. I guess the darkness is that, you know, I'm very aware of the terrible things that people not only are likely to do to each other, but do to each other all the time. I mean, it's about 40% for divorce rate, right? You have to go through a fair bit of ugliness to get to divorce.
Canadians are nicer than Americans. Maybe you guys have 40%.
maybe. I think it's
we're
pretty
like
similar.
80%.
Yeah.
I mean, I think actually it's 50% here, somewhere around that line. But yeah, you have to go through a lot. That's
and
Chris Rock had a joke
that's
about
really
that.
ugly too, you know. And
Chris Rock had a joke about that. He's like 50% of people get divorced. He goes, but that's just the people who had the courage to leave. He goes, how many cowards just stay and suffer? And meanwhile, he wound up getting divorced a few years later in a horrible divorce. So true story.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good point. Yeah, I think we need more people who are actualized human beings, more people who understand themselves, more people who have gone through adversity, both in real life and personal, in terms of their understanding of their own growth, of their own potential, and their own understanding of how they've managed their life, their mind, their actions. And the more we have people that have personal sovereignty, the better we'll be able to have these conversations.
Well, that'd be the hope. You know, one of the things I've been suggesting